Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use the Anki flashcard feature of the Limitless Medicine chatbots. So here I've done a bunch of questions. We're currently working in the internal medicine section of the site. And so when you get to the end, as you can see here, it'll ask you if you want to go to another question, clarification on the explanation of the answers, or to stop. And if you write anything indicating that you want to stop, it's going to summarize your performance, give some study recommendations, and then ask you if you want to generate some Anki flashcards. So we're going to type yes here. And it's going to generate some flashcards, as you can see. Now you'll have to scroll a little bit over to the right to see kind of all of them, and they're all formatted the same way with a front, a back of the card, and then 3 tags. Now if you wanted to, you could edit some of these. So for example, the first one says, which beta blockers are used to improve survival in heart failure with reduced ejection fraction, and then gives a couple of different beta blockers. Edit the first one to ask what medication class reduces mortality in heart failure. Answer: beta blockers. So when we do that, it's going to regenerate the cards. And it should have the same tags because we didn't edit those at all. And now once you've gone through these flashcards and you're good with what they say, if you just type download or answer yes to the question it asks about downloading them, it's going to do this action on the back end, and depending on how many cards you've created, or that it's created, it's going to take about 30 seconds to a minute, and it's going to give you this clickable link here, which if you click, you can download. Okay, so now I want to show you what happens when you download the file and open it in a spreadsheet program. So as you can see here, the first 4 cards were all formatted correctly. It does sometimes mess up when it creates lists. For example, with this hemochromatosis flashcard, it wanted to make a list of fatigue, hyperpigmentation, diabetes, and hepatomegaly, and it kind of messed up the formatting here. So just double check in a spreadsheet before trying to download them into Anki to make sure it formatted correctly. You shouldn't have to do too much work on your end, just kind of moving these things over, and then you can see it put the tags over here, so just moving those into column C, and then it will go into Anki once you import it totally correctly. Okay, so now you can see that I moved the fatigue, hyperpigmentation, diabetes, and hepatosplenomegaly all into the column B section and formatted it like the other ones, and then moved those tags over into column C, and now it's completely formatted correctly for Anki flashcards. So let's go over how to import that file into Anki as usable flashcards. So if you open Anki and hit import file and open whatever you saved it as, you'll get this screen here. Now there's one important change that you need to make in the field separator to format them correctly from the spreadsheet file that got downloaded. So if you go down from semicolon and change it to comma, these are all now going to be formatted correctly. And if you hit import, you can now see that these are all correctly formatted, and you can start studying.